Hello, everybody. I have lots of updates for you on a Monday already. I didn't want to send two videos last week. I thought that might have been a lot, but we were very busy. To start, we were approved, we were chosen by ACL to receive the funds for our aging and disability grant work. We had about 13 partners that are willing to work with us on making sure people who are aging, who have disabilities, have access to home and community-based services. We're going to receive some extra training from the federal government, and we got a grant of $5,000 for travel for meetings and things like that. So we are super excited. I did call Cheryl Beer to tell her before I recorded this video because Cheryl was so gung-ho on us as a council applying for this grant. She talked to Commissioner Jill Jacobs about it last summer in Florida, and Cheryl said you need to apply because it's a big concern of Cheryl's and others about what are we doing for people who are aging who have disabilities. So we are in. That is super exciting, and thank you to all of our partners. And we have a training next week, and then we will start doing monthly and then quarterly meetings with our partners and receiving the technical assistance and see where that takes us on, better services, better training. We'll see what the outcomes are. So very excited about that. Um, Last week, we approved a few small innovative grants from the executive committee. So last week, I started meeting with the entities that are going to receive the funds for their projects on reporting and what to put in their advertising and materials and data collection. So had a lot of meetings last week with some new grantees of ours. So that was really neat to meet them and have a touch point with them to talk about our work and what's kind of required with their money. So that was cool. We also, on Friday, I presented on a panel to the Centers for Independent Living, their Silk quarterly meeting in Bismarck here. Kirsten Dvorak with the ARC, Roxanne with Designer Jeans, and on our board, and me presented on a panel just talking about what we see up and coming in the disability pipeline and for legislative action, as well as just talking about our grants and the things we provide. So that was a really nice way for us to meet another population with the Centers for Independent Living. I also am working on our annual report, just finishing up wordsmithing and how it looks, hoping to have that on our website by the end of the week, as well as if you'd like a copy, let me know. I can send that to you via email. I don't believe we're going to print them this year unless we print some for a conference, but let me know if you'd want me to send that to you in a PDF. Our national association is hiring a CEO, and I am we're calling the position director, actually, not CEO any longer, but I am on the board. So starting this week, we're going to start interviewing candidates to represent our National Association of DD Councils, which is pretty neat. I think we're going to get some good leadership there, which will be really good for Congress and appropriations and moving forward. So I'll keep you posted on that as a board member. I have also been working with HHS and Economic Assistance and Deloitte, who is the contractor that is designing or redesigning paperwork and applications and the recertifications for LIHEAP, SNAP, TANF, healthcare. They're looking at all of those applications that you would have to go through to get services from the state, and they're trying to make that user-friendly to people with disabilities and users of the programs. So with that redesign work, we've been having several meetings looking at what these applications look like, but now they're actually going to have staff meet with members, like when we have all meetings one-on-one. People with disabilities are going to go one-on-one through an application process and give live feedback on how things look, if it's understandable, if this is better. So we are arranging some meetings in February when we meet with the all group, and possibly March, maybe some extra meetings in Bismarck here so people can one-on-one meet with that team, which I think is really cool, so they get that feedback firsthand so they don't redesign something and it's still not user-friendly. So I was really happy we got invited to be in on that, and we can help connect them to people with lived experience. NDSU just sent some data report, sent a data report to me for the peer-to-peer work. I will send in this email so you can all see that. They're going to get an extension to keep collecting data over the next few months to finish out the grant project. This week, also, Carl Young and I were invited to meet with with Congressman Armstrong's office to talk about the FASD Respect Act, which is back in Congress now again, and the importance of that work. So we will meet with him this Wednesday morning and let him know about, the council's focus, and then Carl will talk about his work and training he's been doing with the grant through us as well. And I think that might be about it. I keep looking at my list because it's so long. But I think that's it for now. Otherwise, have a wonderful week. And I will see everybody at the council meeting next week that can come. Again, let me know if you need a hotel room, a ride, or have any food allergies we need to be aware of. And see you soon.